Hey there. Welcome to Restore the Heart. My name is 𝒃𝑒𝓈, and I'd love to invite you to join me. I'm going to do a Reiki sound bath. So I'll lead you through a meditation, and I infuse this with Reiki and sound healing. So all you have to do is simply relax, close your eyes, go within, and I'll take you on this journey. Okay, so if you're ready, let's begin. All right, you can close your eyes. Bring your awareness inside of your body. Quiet your mind. Release any thoughts, ideas, any expectations. Just surrendering to right here, right now. Know that you are safe and you are loved, you are held, you are seen in this moment. Maybe tune into your heart space. Feel your heart beating. Feel the rhythm of your heart, of your soul frequency. I'm hearing emissions and fine-tuning. So the guides, they're showing me a vehicle that goes through emission tests. Every year or few years, that then it's approved, if you will, to be on the road, to have access to the roads. So we're going to do some fine-tuning, some restructuring. I'm feeling to the heart frequency, maybe the soul blueprint, just fine-tuning, tweaking, restructuring to uplift and empower, support you with where you're at right now, and gently elevate how the soul is emanating the body and the frequency that is being emitted and going out. To support your magnetism, to support the reality that is being reflected back to you, to move you up into a higher dimensional realm and anchor and ground you into that. Okay, so let's call in your angels, your guides of the highest vibration of love and healing to join us, to bring forward the most effective healing and messages possible for your greatest and highest good, for the greatest and highest good of humanity and for the collective at this time. And let's call in the Starseed Council of Light, the Starseed Alliances, to create a vortex of light all around, only high vibrational frequencies flowing through at this time. Okay, so tuning back into your heart. I give you this image. They're showing me a sphere of light, representing your heart, the stargate of your heart chakra. But this sphere of light has many layers. So I see it spinning, but I see all these layers sort of like, how can I express this? Like, if you look at a tree, within the what's it called? Now I'm blanking. Yeah, if you were to look at a tree within and you see all these different layers, these, which shows over time, different cycles of life of this tree as it grew and grew and grew. And so they're showing me these layers of your heart and different cycles, different patterns, maybe some layers of emotional wounding, maybe some layers of like huge expansions. So these layers are each spinning, they're showing me at like a different vibrational frequency. And now I'm scanning this in your heart portal. They're showing me ones that are, let's say, a bit denser within the field, maybe resonating at a lower frequency. And it's like it's almost like it's trapping the energy so that it's not able to be expressed and shared. So it's being held within the field, but leaving a mark, an imprint. And it's like over time, these layers, if there were more denser layers, compacted, compounded onto one another, starts to bring the whole frequency down. You know what I mean? And so what we're going to do, we're going to go in, some of these we're going to release, some of these we're going to bring healing, call back, and raise the frequency. Call back parts of you. Having me do, I'm brightening up the layers that seem, not as bright, are a bit dim. And just relax. Maybe you want to tune into your heart space. If you have any emotions coming up, that's normal. Allow that to be expressed. Allow, sometimes the tears. Not sometimes, every time, the release of that, it can be really supportive to our emotional body and invites in that healing. Okay, so within the sphere of your heart and all these layers, tune your focus to the very center of that. And they're showing me a pin, like a pinpoint right at the center, right at the heart of your heart. They're showing me right at the center of the pin, at the center of your heart, there's an opening. I'm hearing the eye of the needle. And that opening connects us to all that there is, connects us to source, connects us, it's like a navigational compass, if you will, to alternate timelines, to, other versions of ourselves. So we're opening, we're expanding that space, and I'm just seeing this like the frequency of your higher self, of your higher levels pouring into that space. And it's cascading through all those layers of your heart frequency. And I'm hearing recoding, retuning for your emissions to be within this higher frequency. The emanations of sound waves from your heart. The pureness, the oneness, the frequency of unconditional love is pouring in from source and your higher levels. Just continue to receive that light. The quality of that light. Showing me you here in this version, in this timeline. And now that we've done this work of opening, softening the heart, clearing, cleansing, and then tuning into that stargate, tuning into that navigational compass that is within your heart, and we've opened that connection and invited more of this light to come in. They're showing me a frequency match where you are right now to another, it's a portal that's opening to another timeline. I'm hearing rerouting. They're showing me like that car on the road that passed the emissions test, if you will, and has this open road and infinite, access to infinite timelines. I'm hearing there's a choice point. You have a choice point in this moment. Quantum jumping. Tune into the quantum field. What brings you your highest joy, your highest excitement? What timeline are you tuning into that feels right within reach? And how would it feel to experience that? You already have experienced it. Your soul has experienced it, which is why you feel the frequency of it. It exists as a possibility. And you know this to be true, and your soul knows this to be true. Now they're showing me using your heart as that compass to walk into that version of you, to walk into that timeline, for it to be experienced, expressed, emitted from this physical body, to be reflected back, to be walked, to take action. And truly live your heart's desires. That's what you're here to do. So imagine there's this doorway, this pathway opening up, and you are walking through. You're crossing the thresholds of whatever boundaries, limitations were there before. Those no longer exist. They're no longer a frequency match. You are in this new vibration. You're stepping over the threshold into this new life. And when you cross over to the other side, bring your awareness to your feet and start to walk on this new grid. Walk on this new timeline and feel the soles of your feet ground into that timeline. Send your light into that grid. Just like light travels through your meridian lines, allow your light to move through that grid and really anchor from your Earth star portal into that. Beautiful. You have landed, I'm hearing. Okay. Now, bring your awareness back into your heart, tuning into the depth and all those layers, different geometrical patterns that are interwoven, that are circulating together. There's still some of, these beautiful layers of your soul gifts, your soul remembrance. What makes you you. Just holding space for those and accessing those parts of you today. I just see this beautiful bright white light flooding in to the field, and it's inviting. It feels warm. It feels like home. It's just lighting up every single cell in your body. I'm hearing the frequency, the new frequency being emitted from your heart is recoding, restructuring, rewiring your entire field. So your energetic body, crystalline body, diamond light body, rainbow light body, emotional body, electrical body, physical body. I just hear these beautiful bells ringing in my head right now. Maybe you can hear them too. I'm just hearing it's helping to seal or ground, integrate. These new frequencies. Just allow that to settle into your body, washing over you like a wave of energy. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Just start to slowly come back. Maybe you can feel a little bit of light peering in from your eyelids. Maybe you can feel the air touching your skin. Tune into the space or wherever you are. If you're out in nature, feel the sounds all around you. And just allow that to softly, gently bring you back. Sending a wave of love and gratitude to you, to your angels, your guides, to the Starseed Council of Light, Starseed Alliances, for joining and being here in this space with us, for bringing through this quantum jump. How beautiful. I'm just hearing a reminder, our heart is that navigational, that inner compass. We always have access to tune into that and to shift. Okay, much love to you. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.